Hi, it is I, your angelic goddess Spookydalia. And today I'm here after a bit of a it's been some days since I streamed last time. My energy has been not cooperative, let's say. But I'm here, I'm back to play. I hope you can enjoy. Hi Spaghetti. It is I, Magical Girl Dalia. I wish it is something I very enjoy a lot. Even if I haven't watched that much Magical Girl shows and stuff. It's more the concept that I really appreciate. I really like. I need to watch some more. How do I say it? Some more. Some more stuff. Is there something weird happening on my nose? Or am I going insane? Why does it seem like... Is it always been like this? Seems like I have something on my nose. Am I going crazy? Anyway, welcome back. I couldn't stream on Sunday, sadly. And I decided to just skip over to the normal Wednesday stream to finish our beautiful Dying Light. Therefore, today we will be playing till the end of the DLC. It shouldn't. We should be very close. And after that, I want to talk about basically some other things that I couldn't show and I won't be showing. Hey Apple, hope you're having a nice day. Oh, nice Wednesday. Yeah, so we're very close to the end, and even if I don't have all the DLCs, there is some other stuff that I really enjoyed when I played it for the first time, which now I don't really feel like playing again, but I want to talk about. What else? Not much. Simply, once we're done with my beautiful Dying Light, we'll be able to play some super Metroid, which is one of the very few Metroid games that I'm missing. Other than that, not much more. We have Platinum. Platinum will still continue. Given the time it takes me to continue Platinum, it's gonna keep on going for a while. Yep, but don't worry, I have my beautiful list of games. Never enough time to play them all. Hey Apple, hello to you. Good morning or afternoon or part of your day. Well, yep. So look forward to that. Let's go into the game. If you're curious about something, I kind of changed some things concerning well, simply I opened a Blue Sky account very simply because I was not my connection to Steam has been lost. My connection to Steam was lost. User connected to Steam, thank you very much. Simply, I was having some... well, I was told to use Blue Sky, so it would have been the best idea to just keep using Blue Sky and give up on Twitter, given the fact that it is now a lot more active when it comes to content creators, and most of my friends and other streamers who I interacted with in the past a time bit, and even others that you've never seen, use Blue Sky a lot more than Twitter, so it's also easier for me for like collabs and things. I know I don't do many collabs, but I want to improve and get a bit braver. Is that how you say it? I think. Oh, look at this beautiful texture. Seems like some scarlet and violet texture over here. It has loaded. Now it's better than Scarlet and Violet, and this game is 10 years old. Let's open this chest. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my model. I think I might have touched something. Or maybe it has always been like that, and I just never saw it. If it doesn't look weird to you, then it's fine. Looks like I have a weird nose. Might be me, maybe. So, this is a better weapon. What the frick? Just a better weapon here. Very randomly. Flare. A single flare. I need to craft more. So, if you remember, last time I said I wanted to, well, finish a couple of quests. In particular, we are not gonna do the mini bosses. The mini bosses are a bit too hard. The mini bosses take up a lot of time, and I don't think they're really worth it. They unlock like safe houses, which is cool. But you know what's even cooler? Not losing my mind trying to defeat them all. It's at 2 kilometers, my car. Why did I spawn here? Interesting. Let's see what the Satine and Tolga have to tell us. Let's go get the car and then we can go see her. You can see them if you really look in the distance. You can see them over there. And they are on the train tracks. We just need to reach them. I need to check if can you see the emotes I have, because again I changed browser because Opera GX was giving me a lot of problems. It would not let me log in into Twitch for some reason, and when I was logged in before losing access to it, hey, it would not let me like follow. It would not let me subscribe or like redeem points. It was so weird. So
Tolga,
oh.
the tunnel. What'd you say you were?
Really, Crane? Is it not obvious? Now who's getting him confused, buddy? Try to get those synapses firing, Crane.
Yeah, this is where they are. Yeah, it was just a bit weird. I don't understand why. If you stay here, you take damage, by the way. This is the most safe house in the universe, as you can see. Let's see what they have to tell us. This is the end of the quest of the brothers. This is the last quest we have to do for them.
Congratulations, you made it!
I'd wager you've forgotten about our secret project already, yes?
We're just trying to kickstart it.
Your mind won't be able to comprehend the grandeur of its concept.
And the
Many
result
big
will
words.
give you a heart attack.
Once it's complete, that is. For now, we just need some junk, metal parts, scraps,
And tape.
and nails. Can you remember all that?
You should take notes.
Better yet, use crayons and draw.
Oh, also, take that Geiger counter with you, in case of radiation. Don't thank us.
Radiation? What radiation?
The army could have left some surprises behind. Fatin, tell him.
Relax, Crane. Just listen to the clicks, and come back to us with all that stuff.
Yep. So we need to give them all they want,
Everything.
which I already have, of course.
We certainly didn't overestimate him.
And take a look, guys. It's all there. So what's this secret plan of yours?
Still secret, sorry.
We'll be in touch.
You be in touch, Tolga. I'll be too busy working.
Yep, we need to come back, basically. The escape pod. If you remember, their plan is quite simple. We want to leave a run. Well, before it was to give the possibility to that millionaire to escape, so he could like pay them, but now they just want to get out. Still, you know, there is no cure, there is quarantine forever, and at the moment there is no safe way out. So what they're doing is just trying to find their own way. Okay, where am I going? These are some volatile nests. And let's see. If you remember, last time there was a bit of a cliffhanger with the main story because Attila told us we delivered the mask to him. We checked all the locations that he told us, and then at the end he basically told us wait for a while, I need to write down a lot of stuff. And then the children of the mother, or whatever the name is, said that they had lost contact with him for a very long while. And so we need to take a look at him and possibly not die because of toxic waste. Hey Ren, how are you doing, Ren?
We need fuel. Look in the quarantine area. You know what quarantine means.
Don't use such big words, Fatih.
Ow.
Look under the wall, Crane.
And get back here quickly if you want to see something amazing.
Yeah, I think this is a bit of a spoiler for you when playing the DLC. So if you want to evade any, because today I'm gonna finish the DLC. It's nice to hear that you're doing great, but yeah, if you don't wanna get spoiled, I suggest not watching what I'm doing. It is pretty much the end of the DLC. Yeah, I'm a pro driver, as you can see. I actually have a driving license, and of course, you can see. I broke the tires, by the way, but don't tell anyone. Let me try and fix before my driving license gets. Yep. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I mean, this is only some gameplay, and there is all the story, of course. But yeah, I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're really having a good time. I think I came by, what is it, last time I came by watching you were playing that PvP anime sort of game, and you were like ranking. I hope you did great at the time. I don't have, just repair it, I think. Yes, repair, okay. I hope you're having a good time with that. Don't worry about me. I am an expert driver. I never had an accident. I actually did have an accident in real life, but that was not my fault. It was because of snow on the ground. But you can trust me if you need me to drive you somewhere. Clearly. Also, that was an ally that was not supposed to kill, but don't worry too much about it. Yeah, thank you so much for passing by. You're very kind. I'm gonna pass by a bit more often as well to your stream. I mean, I always try to see. You're one of those people that I'm really glad I'm like met, because I can raid. I struggle a tiny bit with finding who to raid at the end of my stream, because most of the people I follow are either very big, and I don't want to raid something super big, because what's the point? Like, who cares about small Dahlia here raiding big friends? But if I can find someone that is like more my size, or just a tiny bit bigger, which is most of you, someone like you, for example, yeah, it's so comfortable, because yep, I can have you available when I need to. It's so nice. It's called Strinova. Yeah, I saw. I remember seeing it when it came out on stream. On Steam. And well, I'm not really interested in PvP anymore. I no longer play PvP games. But I don't know, seems like a fun concept with all the silly things you can do, right? You can like make yeah, you have like some sort of abilities that make your character do some crazy actions, from what I saw. Looked fun also. Looked like better Valorant or something like that. I think someone in your chat said something like it. I think so, at least. Yep. Feel the same way. Sadly, I'm on a hiatus break. Oh, I see. Well, I hope you have a wonderful break and rest, and you can relax a tiny bit, because it's always it's hard. I am very tired lately as well, so I can absolutely understand the need to rest and take time for you.
Kyle,
What I have done, however it will turn out in the end, will give the mother a better answer to what she's looking for than any research I could have been wasting time working on. You see, as a famous ethnographer, I came to Haran on the invitation of the local colonel's wife. The colonel, the mother. These were words spoken around here with utmost respect. Yet for me, after a while, they became just Amir and Jasmine. A happy marriage, if there ever was one. And it was at his request that I stayed behind when all hell broke loose. I was here when he came back to evacuate her.
Have a good time, Ren. Thank you for passing by.
When he asked me
Watch
to
out for
stay,
spiders.
I did as he asked. I thought he'd want me to end his suffering. But that wasn't the case. He gave me something that I was supposed to pass to her, only if her state of mind after this tragedy didn't raise my concern. But I never saw her again. I felt rejected. I felt abandoned, and now that I'm about to die, I can't keep the promise. She still won't agree to see me. But you're different, Kyle. You have a chance to meet her. There is no other option for me. I have to leave what the Colonel gave me in your hands, Kyle. I know that when the time comes, you will make the right decision. Remember this code, please. 2519-8603. I apologize for any wrongs I have done, and I beg for your forgiveness.
Yep.
Attila H.
Sorry, something weird happening. Okay. Well, so he's no longer here, and he gave us those codes. Something very important that a colonel gave him. You can kinda maybe start to understand what this is heading. But you know, there is still time. Now we just need to find where Attila is. And he is down here. If you just go down here and break your knees, you'll find him here.
Attila, what the fuck have you done? Hey, it's Kyle Crane. I'm at Attila's house.
What's Attila's condition, Crane? Speak.
He slit his own throat. He put the mask on and killed himself.
Mask? What mask?
An old red mask I found at the Temple of the Sun.
That old fool used you, Crane.
What? How?
To find this mask. We know all about it. That wasn't his task, Crane. Attila was deadly sick. There was a cancer eating his brain. He must have become convinced that if he put this mask on and slit his throat, the god of the sun would manifest and possess his body.
But why? Why would he get that in his head?
And he shall pass through the gates of death, so that he may bring no life. Attila interpreted that to mean suicide, an error that cost him his life. Take the mask.
Yep.
To find the book Attila was writing for us. Take them to Jasir, and we'll take care of the rest.
Yep. That is the fate of Attila, sadly. I always found this a bit weird, but if you, I mean, again, there is a very good moment to talk about how the plot is not really the big point of Dying Light, because this is a bit weird, right? But you can like interpret it as he was dying of cancer in a world without, you know, more medicines or doctor easily available, and even then, you know, even if they were. So he decided to try with the prophecy of like the god of the sun and everything about the monoliths we saw. And I guess it can make sense. But I always found this a bit weird myself. Yeah, but there is a lot more of that, of course. This is a very religious focused DLC, and of course you can see that a person in this state of health and with such a basically deadly how do you say it? Condition, yeah. I guess it can make sense. What is your idea on that? Does it seem weird to you? Do you feel like it could have been a better end for this character? I really wonder. Okay, we need to bring the stuff to Jazir, but you also have the Brothers quest, which we need to find more. We need to give them fuel, I think, 12. I don't know if I have enough. Fuel is at the end of the inventory, if I remember correctly. At the very end of the inventory. Yeah, we have 32, so it's fine. Yeah, we can give the fuel to the brothers. The reason I do this now and I don't wait for like later, it's because it's better to do this quest as soon as possible. That's not the right way. Yep. Since, as you've seen, this quest advances in stages, and you want to have the stages proceed as quickly as possible. Yeah, I could have just turned around, but I was talking with Ren, and you know, I was focused on something else. So yeah, it's gonna be fine. We can just go back now. So yeah, that is pretty much Attila. I wish we saw him because it's so interesting, right? Because once again, he talks about the figures that the mother and the colonel were before all of this happened, which is very cool to me. I think all the information that we can get before the epidemic or whatever happened, I always find extremely interesting. You think so? A bit weird. Yeah. As they say. Yeah. Ivy's quote that I really like. It's a new Ivy's quote. I cannot believe that such a beloved character, a beloved that I love as much as I love Ivy's, got like some new quotes in Reload that I love as much as I loved there before. I don't know, it seems very weird to me that they managed to find something that I would like grow attached to so much. So this is their plan. I think you can understand what they're trying to do. Hey.
You found it? Splendid.
Yeah, I'm thrilled to help, as usual. So now what?
Now you let us work.
In peace. Shoo!
But don't let shiny objects distract you too much. We may need you again.
Yep, we just go back and then we'll turn back here. We just need to go to Jazir. I don't know. Again, there is a very spiritual and religious theme to this DLC, as I said, so could just be something that I cannot understand. It is also a culture that I'm not familiar with at all. And it's very cool actually to see it being represented. I mean, I don't know how much of this is actual, like, inspired by real... Yep. Yep, we just need to get the fuel from the airplane. While we do that, we also go to our beloved Jazira, and then we'll bring back here. Don't worry, I was just waiting for this part of the quest before proceeding. Yeah, okay, we can traverse. Ow. Yeah, again, what I was saying, it's very interesting how they integrated something that seems very important for this culture. Or maybe it's just invented and I'm just praising the nothing. But I like to think that it can be like at least a tiny bit accurate. Sorry. Oh, I remember this area where they cut all the wood. Sorry. Oh, there's something breaking. I think the suspensions. Not great. Hello. Sorry, I'm busy. I need to get this. Thank you. Bye. Get in the car. Okay. No car for me. Yep, 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 yep. Huh. What do you think will happen now? I will bring the fuel to the brothers. What do you think will be the fate of our beloved brothers? Yep. Sadly, the buggy, it is already upgraded more than what I usually update it to. Oh my god, I spawned all the way up here, okay. But still, I think I could do that better. Now, I think I can do so much better. This is not the way you're supposed to go down, by the way. I think what you're supposed to do is jump into the water that is like back here. Just wanted to find an alternative way. And I'm fine. I will go boom. Do you think so? We will see, we will see. The brothers have been very... I got stunlocked and I could not enter the car. But yeah, the brothers have seemed to be very dangerous and unsafe individuals, so it is a fair assumption to make, as they say. Anyway, let's move on. Whoop. Yeah. This is not what you're supposed to be doing. Just experimenting with how much I can push the game. There is also the things to jump on right here, right? I think I saw some very, very comfy. Also, we can land in the cars if we're good enough and we take no damage, because that's how cars work in real life. If you fall from a very high height and you jump on a car, you will be fine. Do not try this, but I assure you that's how it works. Yeah, so the water that I was talking about is all the way over here. Oh no, wait, this is not where I think I am. I'm halfway through here. Okay, okay. Then it is the correct way to do some parkour. Huh. Didn't even know I could read the hunting tower. I think it would respawn me to that safe house over there. But nope. Hop. It's fine. We can just go to the safe house instead and recall the car. Yep. So, what my plan is, we go to Jazira, we do the thing that Jazir will ask us to do, and I spoil you that Jazir will send us back here, so we will be able to come back here and go see the brothers. Let's see Jazir first. Here. We have done most of the side quests. I never discovered if there are some side quests that unlock when you clear more Nocturnal Nests or when you clear all the safe houses, because I never ever did every one of those, simply because I found it too hard, even on normal. The Hunter Nests, or you know, nocturnalness, as I call them, are a bit too tedious. And when it comes to the bosses, or mini bosses, or whatever you call them, I just found them too hard, and I never found a correct strategy to use to defeat them all. There's something weird happening to the car. Sorry! Okay, this is a little shortcut, if I remember correctly. We can take... There's something that happens, I think, when your vehicle stays in a place where it's not supposed to be for too long. So the game just resets its position. It happens a lot less often than you might think. I think I just went too close to a tree and the game was going crazy trying to reposition the car in a way that made sense. And yeah, I was kind of cheating. That doesn't happen that often. Okay. So how are we doing on the brakes? Level 4 and let's go. I was cheating. Yeah, I was a tiny bit cheating. Yep. But pretty much what you wanna do right now is just proceed here. If you jump here, you go to the safe house. And then when you go here, if you don't wanna die, which is something I don't wanna do, you just reposition your car. It also avoids a lot of damage to the vehicle. We can also buy some parts for the car here. Yeah, thank you, mate. I don't have enough money. Yeah, part 3 is gonna be fine then. Sell. Maybe we can buy some more. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I bought some level 5 parts. Very, very expensive, as you've seen. So, how is this spring treating you? Are you doing some outside activity? Doing some cool outdoor hiking or enjoying the nice climate and something like that? It is not as warm here as in most places. As you know, I live quite north. And sadly, the good climate is not here yet, so I cannot go out and show my beauty to the world as much as I would like to. But that will come soon. Usually around May or June.
Jazir, please don't ask any questions. Just hand this stuff to the acolytes when you have a chance. Okay? It's very
Important to the mother, I know. They told me already. I'll tell them I have it.
Thank you. Now they should call us again, because once again we have some beautiful, very, very high level of friendship with the acolytes. Yeah, but I really like this climate. You know, yeah, this is the quest. Ow, 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 ow.
Alright, I'll check it.
I know it's a huge risk. This might be our last chance to find what we're all looking for.
Yep, it really is. It's one of the very last missions, and this is the mission I spoiled you. That is quite close to where the brothers are. You remember the granary? In the previous stream I think I showed you where it is. So, you should remember. If you don't, I can show you again. No worries. Yeah. It is not... I mean, temperature here is always a bit unstable. So, right now it's kinda cold. It's also raining these last few days, so... Not as warm as I'd like it to be, but... not as cold as it has been in the past few months. So things are getting better. And I love my summer time here. It's very, very comfortable summer, especially start of the summer, like May and June, a tiny bit. It's very, very nice and comfortable and not too warm. July usually is the warmest month, and I'm not a big fan of that. I look forward to June mostly. Even August is kinda nice. July is when I start dying. I really don't like a warm climate. I think I said it many times, but warm climate just no. I don't like warm climate. Not my kind of thing. No. Bye. Prefer a bit of in between of warm and hot. Maybe more on the cold. A tiny bit more cold and hot, I think. For the I am also very susceptible to cold temperature, but that's a granary. But I can handle it better than warm, I think. Even if I used to get sick a lot in the past. A lot. Nowadays, not that much. But I'm happy with what I have here in terms of climate. So this is the granary, and this is a zombie that is attacking my car. Bye, off with your head. Let's see. So there should be, yeah, an unexplored place, but I think in one of these containers or buildings there are a lot of not zombies, but boss. There is a mini boss in one of these. Yeah.
The real Haran virus.
Yep, these are rice men, the remains of rice men, and this is where our beautiful revolver will come useful once again. The rifle will be better, but just want to do something different. Also throwing grenades at me. Oh, there is someone there. Oh, what the frick? You are not a rice man. You're getting cut. Nope. I need to move to a better position like that one. Oh, that was not great. Okay. Better position that doesn't kill me. Like that one. There. Okay. You can also skip this entire area if you just climb up on the very top of the building with the grappling hook. It is a bit cheaty, but it is advisable at the higher difficulties because these friends hit quite hard. As you've seen, you get distracted for 1 second and you just die. So you need to be extremely accurate when it comes to your choices. Is someone coming? I don't think zombies can reach me up here. This should be an area. Oh, here it is. Yeah, 2 shots or 1 shot to the head. Oh my god. Yeah, this is what happens when you get distracted for 1 millisecond. Could not do anything there. I just died immediately. Yep, this is a bit of more of a action part of the game, you might call it. Yeah, the game becomes a tiny bit more action based in the DLC when it comes to fighting human enemies. All of them are guns. I like the end game of the base game, but you know, I can do it. And you can do it. I did it on Nightmare. It was not a good time, I can assure you. But I did it, so anyone else can do it. Nope. I think this is the guy that killed us before. So we should be fine, just need to climb. So how do you do this without the grappling hook, you ask? Even if it doesn't really make sense to do this without the grappling hook. You can climb on this ladder, I think, from... there is a side that is open. You can get up here, and then you need to get there So you kinda want to jump from here to there. Or you can just do this and you're fine. Thank you. Thank you. It's a preventive hit. It's a grenade, but it shouldn't hit me. Famous last words, as they say. Okay. Yeah, and headshot kills, always. And this is where they were standing. And this is some legs. Because the body is despawned. There is someone on top of the tower, yes. A couple of friends there. What's the word? Goons? when you talk like minions of a boss, even if the boss is no longer alive. Hello? Is someone there? I don't want it. It's not my birthday yet. You need to wait at least a couple of weeks. It will be my birthday in a couple of weeks, if you're wondering. It's kind of funny. You get bye-bye. Down. And another grenade. A grenade hit hard, but most importantly, they stun you. They put you to the ground. And of course, when you're on the ground, there's nothing you can do. I would know. Oh, another grenade. There's someone on this floor, which is around this corner. Good aim, Dalia. Amazing aim. Remember Diamond in Overwatch. One and two. It's fun to use this, right? Because it's a kind of a unique weapon. I don't think you can get revolvers in the main game. So it is pretty much something that you're not really allowed to use in any other occasion. I mean, you can use it against the bosses, of course, but it's not really the same impact. It makes everything a tiny bit more Westerner, you might say. And it's so funny because I don't know much about Westerner movies, but I know a lot of people that really like them. So every time I hear about it, it's more like, yes, I love Western movies. Too bad I've never seen one. It's more about games or like setting. Like I played Red Dead Redemption, for example, so I know the vibe of that type of. It's down here, but I don't know where. That type of setting. Ale is losing aggro on me, so thank you for turning into a beautiful package. So, if I remember correctly, Brother Orkan is in this room. Yep. Here he is.
Holy fuck. Orkan.
Kyle. You?
Yes, I'll try to help you.
Just listen. Following us wanted the cure. Didn't know how to open. So asked about Mother. I told them nothing.
Don't talk, save your energy. I'll get you out of here.
House. Light. House.
Orkan, stay with me. Damn it.
Yep. It's very one of those situations where I told you the game
It's
becomes
Crane.
very serious.
Bandits were in the granary. So was Orkan. They captured and tortured him.
May the God of the Sun accept his soul. Did he tell them anything?
I don't know, he said he didn't. He did try to tell me something about the cure. I guess they didn't know how to open it.
So some of it remains, even though they spilled a lot at that field. Do you have any idea where they could have gone?
Orkan said something about the lighthouse. I'll take a look.
Thank you, brother. If you find those vials,
Okay. Yeah. So going to the lighthouse is basically the last thing you do in the DLC. So first of all, let's see the brothers, which are kind of close by. And then we can go towards the ending of the game. Are you excited? I really like this game. I really love replaying it every year. I never get tired. I never got tired of this game. Maybe when I played on Nightmare, but that's not because of the game, it was more because of the difficulty of it. But the gameplay, of course, I always enjoy, even if I always do the same quests all the time, over and over and over and over. I never got tired of doing it. There were a time where I used to play this game even multiple times a year, given how much I loved it. I love it. So, yep. We are approaching its end. But first, we need to take some damage from the water and see the brothers. And see how the end of their quest is. Even if, once again, it can be assumed. Look at this beauty at work. Look at this beautiful piece of engineering. I do not English, therefore I cannot know. But this is their plan, to get through that and escape a run. Let's see what happens. Hello.
This is what you needed, right?
Thanks! And now prepare your feeble little mind, Crane.
You are about to learn of our plan.
And your brain is going to explode.
All right, get on with it.
Get ready.
To be amazed.
We made a rocket wagon,
A loco rocket.
a turbo train.
A jet rail vehicle.
We have 3 seats.
We'll break through the barricade in the tunnel.
To the other side.
And you will be there with us.
You're going to use a train as a battering ram with you inside, really?
Our plan is flawless.
Come on, Fatin. I
Clearly.
thought his limited intellect couldn't embrace this idea.
Of course, what could possibly go wrong?
Then look on our works, ye monkey, and despair. Because you won't get another chance.
That's correct. You won't.
Yeah, I know I won't, because there's no way you'll survive.
You man of weak faith.
And weak mind.
Here, take this hacking tool. We'll no longer have use for it.
Maybe you'll find some of the chests we threw out of the airplane before the crash. With your tracking device and this thing, even you can crack them open.
Inside, you'll find a true display of our genius and brilliance. If you can understand it, which is in question.
Farewell, Crane. And remember, if it starts to rain, go indoors.
Thank you for the lovely advice. It's time! Are you all ready?
3,
2,
1.
ignition!
Go!
Shit. Fatine, Tolga, come in, you guys okay? Hey! Jesus. Well, rest in peace, guys.
Flawless plan. And that's the end of the quest of Fatin and Tolga. They gave us the thing to... It's not to open these, I think. It's... oh yeah, it is to open those. And this, I think, is the last step we need to do one other step to a secret ending you can get in the game. It's not really worth it, but I'll talk about it after the credits. Yeah, that is the end. That is the last time we see our beloved brothers. This is the last quest we have with them. So, was it all worth it? Who knows? Maybe it was, maybe it was not. May they find peace. And may I find more fuel for my car. really like those two, and I'm very sad that this is the last time we saw them, but you know, it was time to say goodbye mostly. It was the Geiger counter that they wanted to give us, and I forgot to pick up, basically. What a meme. Yeah. But maybe we'll hear more about them in other games, who knows? Maybe there is some reference in Dying Light 2 that I never played, so I cannot really talk about that game. Maybe they get referenced. I can't expect them to be referenced in that game, at least. Now, it's like the brothers who invented the airplanes were kinda dumb, but for real. I mean, they were kinda smart, if you think about it. Smart idiots, I don't know how to say it. Because technically the thing worked. Of course, it was a bit stupid to imagine that it could work to break down an entire tunnel with them inside, but you know, it was a fitting end for them, I think. Yeah. What is the brothers invented the airplanes? The Wright brothers or something like that? I don't remember. I think I read about them some time ago. But yeah. But they were very smart once again. How do I reach a lighthouse from here? I go on the bridge, okay. I forgot to, yeah. It's one of those things that are... Oh, Lena.
Lena, I copy. Go ahead. Shit. Lena?
Okay.
Lena! God damn it. Fuck, I'm so close.
That was me pressing the wrong button. I activated the mines. And that is what happened, basically. But yeah, what Lena said, sorry for dying in the moment, is that they are very desperate for Antizin or the cure or anything at all, because they're gonna lose more floors. So we are the last chance. I think this part is scripted, by the way. No, not this part, the next part. You will see. We need to reach a lighthouse before night, otherwise we won't have a good time. Yeah, dying and he just keeps talking like nothing happened. That's Kyle Crane for you. It is the Wright brothers, yeah. And it is me running into the wrong thing, yeah. I remember, I'm a smart alien. Scientifically proven, I am a smart alien. Pum para pum 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 para pum 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 pum. Okay, here we are, the lighthouse. I'm here. The door is closed, so as always we do our favorite thing. We climb, or we go from here, of course. It is almost night, but we need to make it now, or we won't have another chance. Come on. Also spend skill points. Sure. We can, I think, do something fun here. We go here and then we start climbing. Yeah, that's not intended, but it is intended by me right now. The Dahlia strategy. And here we are. That's not where you have to go, Kyle Crane. Okay. You're about to enter the following finale. This part of the game is played in single player mode. You will be able to combat, explore the contest and finishing the game loading the save file. Let's go. Are you ready?
Shit, it's you.
Look who it is.
Khan?
That's me. Turn me loose. Hey, what the fuck?
It was you. You're working with Rise's bandits? Where is it, you son of a bitch? Where the hell is the cure?
What? You're crazy.
Don't fuck with me, Khan. Where is it?
Look, I just live here, all right? I don't know shit about working with bandits.
Boss, you there? Hello, can you hear me?
Who's speaking?
Chief, there you are. Okay, listen. Hakan and his group are going after the mother, but some wise ass took out the granary, and we need to hunt him down. We're waiting by your crib. Coming?
No need, pal. Just keep your eye on the balcony.
Wait! Listen, I know, I went way overboard, but they forced me, they made me do it!
It's Crane! Crane's there!
Hawkins Group! Where are they heading? Tell me!
To the dam! The priest said the entrance was in the dam! Please!
I'm fucking done with you. Shit!
Yeah, we're supposed to see a lot of bandits, but it's night time, so... It is night. And now we are hunted and we need to find the vials. So the vials are somewhere here and you are annoying and shooting at me. I think we respawn once again, not in the safe house, but nearby. Yeah, we just respawn here. I never did this part of the game at night. Once again, this is a very good occasion for me to do things I never did before. You don't have to fight them, you just need to find the vials and you are fine. Where is the other guy? There. I'm just taking them out for comfortableness. So the vials are, if I remember correctly, not here. This is what I opened. It's somewhere on the ground. Sorry about that. It's somewhere here. Come on. Do you have it? No. Do you have it? No. Oh, here they are. The three left vials. So we are kind of hunted because these are the three last vials ever. So there is not much these people can do. Running out of ammunition. There's another guy there. Very nice.
Yeah, burn in hell, assholes. Oh no. But this is Crane, do you copy? The vials are gone. I saved only the last few of them, and Rice's men are coming to you. Do you hear me?
Crane, come here fast. Come quickly.
Hello? Shit. Better hurry.
Okay, and now starts a unique part where a lot of ex-Rice men spawn on the road and you have a limited amount of time to reach the dam. This is quite a hard part because well, they shoot you. There are nocturnals because I'm playing at night, which is not a very smart thing. And of course, you cannot like cheat this part. You need to be as fast as possible and to find every sort of safe way to reach the dam, and to not bite your tongue like I just did. Ouch. As you know, the dam is at the very end of the map. That's a scripted moment. It's full of those scripted moments, this part. I don't know if the nocturnals are scripted as well. They might be, but I don't think so. It's mostly the RPGs that are. We have one just behind us. Remember that the nocturnals can be killed, but they are technically faster than your car if you're not running in a straight line. Yeah, there are also tolls and a lot of dangerous materials on the ground. Yeah, you can see the dam in the distance. It's kinda cool actually. I think I took a wrong road, by the way. It is a bit of a slower way to reach the dam, but it's gonna be fine. No, I'm faster than you, yeah. The Dahlia, yeah. Very, very Italian way. Okay, we are very close. And with a lot of pain. I hope you're ready to, of course, say goodbye to the car. This is our last adventure with the car. We will never use the car anymore after this point. Goodbye, car. Can't catch the Dahlia. Okay, what we need to do is just take care of these last friends that are here. We need to climb. These are not lootable, of course. Now, a last climb to get to the top of this. You can cheat, of course, you can cheat. We love cheating when you don't break your legs like that. Okay. Oh, we need to do it all again. Okay, okay. Yep. Yeah, the hunting turrets get disabled for this part. And cheating is not advised, as you can see. It is a bit annoying. Maybe if you stop at a safe house on the road, you can actually respawn there, but it doesn't really change much. It's more cool because it's like very high tension moment. Yeah, these zombies are scripted as well, of course. And this is a deviation that they make you do. You can technically go through the cars if you go around them, but I still think this is the fastest way to get through. You just need to go left instead of going right, like I did. Scripted. Yeah. Suddenly we are running out of revolver bullets, but once, as I told you, you kind of don't really care. We just have to bring this to the mother, and maybe we'll be able to find a way to get away from here and save the people in the tower. Is this Crane original objective after all? My original objective is don't die again. Yep, we go straight this time. Don't like doing that, but you know, it's what I need to do. I think that once again they cannot attach to the car like they did when they did the jump scare, because we now have the protection on the sides, so they cannot jump scare us. Very, very close by now. There is some upgrades that I didn't get, but you can get, for example, a very cool one is the ultraviolet light on your car. All around your car, you can have them like on your lights. There's some cool things you can do. Also, it got stuck, I think. Yeah. This counts as a safe house, so they cannot get you here. Here's the faceless. There is a safe house, but it stops being a safe house once you cross this. And I think it can actually hurt you. Sorry about that. Okay, now let's do it the proper way. Let's climb it as we should have climbed it. Remember that if you die, you need to start over. Hop. The last climb of Kyle Crane. I really wonder, because when I reached this part of the game, I had no idea what would be revealed to me and what would be, you know, how can the game end if it doesn't seem like we're gonna be able to get much out of the things we learned. I wonder what's your idea. We have 1 minute left, but we are here. And the surprise!
Guys, you're alive? Well, shit. I'm far on the other side.
They're alive! They are alive! They made it! It was not the end of them after all. Something that made me very happy, very, very happy the first time I played. Because I really like those two characters, how stupid they can be. And yep. Yep. I'm so happy that they survive at the end. They did it. They did it. And now it's time to meet Mommy.
Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Hey, anybody there? Brother?
More fighting. More death. I can't let this happen again. I won't.
You. Where are the faceless? What's happening to me? Why do I hear your voice inside my head?
Children of the Sun Fire. They were nothing before the outbreak. Just a half-forgotten tradition. An old world faith long dead.
Yep. It's time to learn who the mother really is, to meet her.
Held this title for so long now. The mother. It was meaningless. Until it became all too real.
Shotgun.
I thought their respect came simply because I was a colonel's wife. He had a good, cozy life. After the outbreak, my husband came to get me out. We didn't stand a chance against the Horde. We were bitten. He bled to death in my arms. He gave me his cigarette case and asked me to run. He didn't want to hurt me. I was dragged away by the relievers. They came for their mother. It took me a while to remember that my husband didn't smoke. I looked inside. There was a map, a key, and a note with numbers. It led us here. Giants tried to get the power back on. The rest of us went to look for medicine. Pointless. Locked container. The numbers turned out to be a code. There were strange vials inside. The others looked to me. It could have held medicine. They could have held poison. I felt a seizure coming. I was about to turn, and I realized, why else would my husband leave me here? I loved him. I trusted him. I remember a taste. Acrid, bitter as blood. It might have been blood.
There she is. There she is.
I awoke, down there, surrounded by the remains of the people who had trusted me. It was because of the light. Someone finally turned the power back on, and the light brought me back. You see, breathing the fumes is one thing, but drinking the liquid is something else entirely. In the light, in the sun, my mind is my own. I'm filled with love you can't possibly imagine. But in the dark, my new nature dominates. Mindless, lethal. In the dark, with cruel passion, I ripped my own children to pieces. But I swore to myself that I would become the mother they really deserve. And now, you have come, Kyle. And every sign tells me you're the one I've been waiting for. It's in the prophecy, Kyle. Then shall be revealed one man who, through an act of ultimate sacrifice, shall accept the mercy of the light. And the God of the sun shall be revealed through him. And through him will he speak.
I just need that medicine to save my friends.
Look at my face. There is no medicine. You want mankind to become what I am? Listen to my voice. Beautiful evolution indeed. Minds and souls connected in a telepathic bond. How poetic. Look at me. And when the darkness comes, what then? More death, more killing. You can hide from others, but who will hide them from you?
But we don't have to drink it. With just the mist.
It doesn't matter. Just listen. You've been breathing the mist. It will take longer, but you're already changing into a monster such as myself.
No, wait. Listen.
The army built a failsafe into their experiment. This entire region can be purified. The question is, are you ready to sacrifice thousands of lives, Kyle? Yours among them?
Okay, so this is the truth, what really happened and why she became the mother and how, and the truth about the medicine and about the serum or whatever you call it. Yep, and this is a choice, basically the only one you have in the game. It's a very important choice, and it allows you to choose the ending of the game. This game has two endings, plus a special one, we might call, which is a bit of a, I'm not gonna say joke ending, but it's a bit weird, so we can talk about it later. And one of these is the canon ending, I think, based on the fact that Dying Light Beast exists. The other one is not. I think you can very much assume what happens and which one can be the canon one, the non-canon one, because I think you can understand what happens if we choose the left choice, it's very obvious. And the choice to the right is the canon one. So if you want, I can make you choose. You can tell me which one you would like to see. But know that the canon one is the one on the right, most likely. And it also kind of fits Kyle the most, I think. So, do you want to see one or the other? Do you have a preference on what you would like to see? I don't even know if, you know. If it was for me, I would like to do the one on the right, simply because it's the canon one and it shows, it's a bit more interesting, I think. But the one on the left is the one I did the first time I played through the DLC. So do you want to see a specific one? Or do you want just to let me decide? Which will be very obvious, as I just told you. And the game pauses. The game pauses after a while. I'll give you some seconds. Otherwise, I'll just choose. Okay, I think it's enough time. I will take the decision then. I will do the one on the right, as I said, because it's a canon. Let's go.
Gosh, are you crazy? I won't play your god of the sun. I want no part in this bullshit. Just let me take the vials and go.
Maybe you'll understand when you see it with my eyes. How narcissistic. You, the god of the sun himself. I'll show you who
No,
you really are.
no, no, god damn it. You fucking monster!
But my love for humanity fills me. A love which you defy. And you know that a love rejected turns to anger. An anger you will bear, Kyle Crane. I will make you pay for all those crimes.
Okay, now this is an exclusive boss fight you get only if you reject the mother, of course. You cannot turn on your light, and of course
Penetrate the skin, the bones, the brain.
and so
Hear your thoughts, Kyle.
this is quite a hard boss fight, by the way. And she's gonna jump scare me right now, if I remember correctly. She appears, yeah, behind you. They gave us ammunition, thankfully. So if she gets to you, she deals, I think, a grab attack. And she deals a lot of damage. But we can do it. We can absolutely do it. I also think that this is what Kyle would have done, and apparently it's the canon ending. What happens in the other ending, you may ask? Well, it's very simple. Let's do some melee, by the way. In the other ending, the code that was given to us and to her is for a nuclear bomb that is hidden inside here, that you use to blow up the entire region and to like try to suffocate the Varos. And Kyle dies. presumably, in that ending. And since, once again, they presented the Dying Light, the Beast, it is, we can assume that Kyle, because he's the protagonist of the new Dying Light that will come out, survives this. So, you know, you will see. You will see. There is much to be said about this ending. Yeah, they are kind of scary. But we have very good weapons.
What's going on?
It's happening. Faster than I thought.
And now we have a melee attack. Without weapons, we just punch them. Because, of course, what the mother said is true. She has no reason to lie. Of course. So now we have this very powerful melee attack. That it's very hard, as you can see. I'm just messing with their AI a tiny bit. And this is the real part of the boss fight now. There she is. Fight, Kyle. We cannot heal, from what I remember, but when we die, we can try again. Very simply. I might be wrong, but we might start regenerating health if we don't take enough damage for a while. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, as you can see, we start regenerating health after a while. We just need to do a tiny bit of cheesing and baiting and doing our best to survive, basically. And funnily enough, if I remember correctly, no, okay. I was thinking that you could have used right mouse button to punch as well, but that's a different game. Here she is. And now she's doing... she has lost her mask. Come on, Kyle, you're doing it. There's the unique grab I told you. And it's over. We defeated the mother. And what will happen now?
First, I'll kill you, bitch. And save my friends And you can rot in hell. What's happening? What's happening to me?
You'll see for yourself.
I killed you. I fucking killed you.
This is a poison.
It's not a poison. It's a cure. Lena, I'm coming back with the medicine. We'll be able to help everyone. Tell Camden that he has all the time. He has all the time in the world now. No, tell him we have a new lead. We have a better one. Where am I? What? What's going on?
Yep. Welcome back, Spaghetti. Yeah, this is one of two endings. And as you've seen, what the mother told us, you lost a lot, yeah. I'm sorry. Basically, what was said, we met the mother and we discovered that here she drank from these vials, these blue vials, which are the ones that should contain the cure for the virus, are actually not really a cure. They attenuate the effect for a while, but after that they become monsters, like her and like our beloved Crane over here. So basically what happens here at the end is very simple. He leaves the quarantine zone. Probably this is a tunnel that was hidden inside the dam and the mother was guarding. And since he has drunk from the vial, he has become like the mother, which means that during the day he is in control of himself, but during the night he becomes volatile and aggressive and kills everyone. And that is technically the canon ending of the two. Yeah, this is supposed to be the canon ending because in the other ending, Crane dies. In the other ending, the mother leads you to this room which has a nuclear bomb and you blow up the entire quarantine zone to try to eradicate the virus completely. And supposedly he dies and everyone else with him. And yeah. And since, again, they announced the game that is coming out this year or the next year, which is called Dying Light the Beast, which has Crane as a protagonist, and given also the name of the game, and given what they've shown and what I've said about the game, just Crane being alive kind of confirms that this is the canon ending. And the fact that it's called The Beast means that, yeah, it is about Crane, which is, of course, some sort of very special, volatile. There is more to say after the credits, which I can show you. But yeah, this is Dying Light and Dying Light the following. the entire story so far. I know that the second game escalates things a lot. In the second game, in Dying Light 2, I know that the world is condemned, correct? The world is over, and basically the infection is spread everywhere. And that could be also something that happened because Kyle Crane got out. And since this was it was some special kind of volatile, like the mother, he has spread the virus and condemned the world, as the mother said. So the right choice might have really been nuke the world. Not the world, just the quarantine and all the people inside it to contain it. But apparently that's not what happened. The sequels kinda point into this ending being the canon one. And it's very interesting, right? The bad ending is the canon one. The other one is not really as much as a bad ending. It's like a, how do you say it? A bittersweet ending, correct? I think, yeah. Yep. There is also a third ending, which is very simple. Basically, around the map, with the tools Tolga Fatin gave you, you can open these boxes and find some codes. I might be wrong, it has been a while, but basically it all leads to you go into this military train and open it, and you need some codes, and when you input them you can actually activate another bomb and blow everyone up still. And I don't know why, it doesn't make much sense, but that is technically another ending. The game ends after that and you have nuked. It's like a secret ending of sorts that is a bit silly. Yeah, you were not there, probably Spaghetti, but the Wright brothers, before you meet the mother, call you and they said that they went through, their plan worked, and they're now outside of the quarantine zone. Yes, that is what they tell you. They are actually alive and they survived. Yep, it's a very cool thing, because they only do that, of course, if you do their entire quest line. It's very cool. I'm so happy they survived, actually, because I really wanted them to see. Yeah, they were geniuses, even if completely crazy and out of their mind. But they do survive. Yep. So, what is the fate of all the people here? Well, probably the tower is done, because no antigen. Everyone that is bitten is might as well dead, because they got infected and there is no more cure. Again, I not played Dying Light 2, so I don't know if there is another cure there. I don't know if Dr. Camden can find a cure somehow. I guess we have to wait on the third game. I'm not really interested in playing the second one. I just heard bad things about it. I just heard that it's very different from this one. It's not as fun and the characters are not as great, even if the story again was not the strongest point of Dying Light. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they're making another one. It deserves so much. So much. I hope you had a wonderful time with the game. There is still something I want to show you. It's not all over, but basically it's mostly over. Also, I don't know. Do you like this ending? This very tragic ending? I always find it very interesting that Kyle never gives up. He really doesn't want to give up. This seems a lot more in character than the other one. It's not over, Lawbreaker. It is over, Lawbreaker. More than ever. But we will see. Maybe Dying Light 3, if we can call it that, will have a positive ending, actually. And at that point, everyone will be happy and gay, and will do a lot of smooching. Yes. Hopefully, that can be the true ending. This game doesn't have much hope. I mean, you help a lot of people, but a lot of other people die, and yeah, I don't know. You just do what you can in a world that is well, it's not really the world. As you can see, outside of the quarantine zone, everything was fine. It was just hell for the people inside, of course. I really appreciate this. I really like this game. The story is very much fine. But the gameplay, I think, is one of the most fun gameplays. Can you say it? Funniest? Yeah, it's just so much fun. I love this gameplay, and I never played anything else ever. I played a lot of games, never enough, but still a lot of games. And despite everything, I never found anything that can even come close. Yeah, you can watch the 10-hour lore video, probably. I don't know how deep it can go. It will probably go onto the Light 2 stuff. But yeah, please watch the 10-hour lore video. Could be quite interesting. And you can come back to me and tell me. It's great, right? It's a wonderful experience. And I feel like the following adding the car, and even things like the mini boss and some different quests like looking for the weapons and such, has a lot of variety. There are also the DLC that I never played, which from what I know are fine. Not super amazing, but they seem like they're fine, so I'm kind of happy of that. Also, I never played this game in co-op. Maybe once for a very short period of time, but I never really do much in co-op. I think this game in co-op also is very, very fun. Extremely fun. Yep, hopefully the beast will be maybe not as great, but pretty much good. Quite good on its own. And I hope it's not only a bait, just bringing back the main character. Because, you know, it's cool to have the main character, but the game needs to be good. And once again, if they can do a good story, that's nice. But the most important thing in this game, I think, is really a wonderful gameplay and very, very satisfying experience. Yeah. The plot is quite simple after all. And it's very fun to see Rais, very, very simple villain. A bit of one-dimensional villain, you can say. And the DLC doesn't really have a villain. You just have the mother, which is a very interesting character. And we knew about her. We started to know about who she was before. And then she just took over this super important role. It was so nice. It was so nice. It's so good. I cannot wait to see more from this team. The Polish team. This looks like... Is it Polish? No, maybe it's from other parts of the world. Techland. I don't know much. Maybe it is from Middle East. Who knows? I don't know much about developers, developer houses and such. I want to thank them a lot. They also apparently worked a lot on like to fix a lot of problems the game had at launch. And now the game is decent, but it's not as good as this one. Again, just what I heard, never had experience. Never saw a single second of gameplay, I think. What I like to. Be the Zombie. So, we need to talk about this Be the Zombie mode. So, this game has not only a co-op mode, it also has, I think I said it last time, a PvP mode, 4v1 PvP mode where you can either play as 4 survivors or even 1 and against 1 Night Hunter. And this Night Hunter, at the end of this final cutscene, with this ending, you hear the scream. And that is a very peculiar scream, because the Nocturnals in the game don't really have that sort of scream. That is the unique scream that you use in the Be a Zombie mode, when you play as the zombie, the Night Hunter, it's your sort of radar to detect where survivors are around you. And it's the same sound font, same identical sound font, which brings a lot of people to like theorize that when you play in the Be a Zombie mode, you play as Kyle Crane, which is a very cool thing. And you can kind of see a lot of very cool abilities that you develop in that mode. I will talk about it once we're done with the credits. Oh, these old games have so many hackers, yeah. Sadly, that mode, I wanted to play it for you, but I don't think it would be a good experience. For the fact that this game has a lot of hackers. A lot of hackers. So many hackers. I used to play that mode quite consistently. The first time I finished this game, and it had so many hackers. You have no idea. Every other match was an hacker. I suppose because, I mean, I don't really know why. Maybe this game doesn't have a very strong anti-hack cheating system. But there were so many hackers. My god. So many hackers back in the day. My god. Yeah. Garden Warfare. Yeah. Hackers are a problem, especially on PC. On console it's less likely, right? Almost impossible. But on PC, sadly, hacking is a very common problem, especially when you take in consideration the fact that this is a bit of an old game. It's 10 years old, and possibly they don't care that much anymore about the health and state of the game, the multiplayer game. You can play it, but it's you know, anything can happen. There are not many players still playing this game. Actually, let me see how many players are still playing this game. I wonder. There is me, clearly, but I'm very curious about... let's see what SteamDB has to say. I expect like a quite consistent fan base. Considering this is a very fun game, and you know, it's a wonderful experience if you don't know anything about it and you want to play. Even if you want to skip the entire story, which is understandable, absolutely, you can just play it as a complete gameplay, don't care about the story, and it's so wonderful. It's so fun. Let me see. Dying Light. At the moment there are 7,844 players. So yeah, the game is very much active still. How good it is. What if I search Dying Light 2? Yeah, Dying Light 2 was pretty much the same amount of players. How cool is that? How cool is that? So many players. Makes me very happy, because this is one of those games that I think people will keep enjoying, because it's so unique. The parkour in this game is so good, and never ever seen another game that makes you feel so cool while parkouring around as much as this one does. Don't know about you, but for me there's nothing like this. It is a very comfy game for me. I usually play on normal. As you can see, hard is very hard. And there are, of course, Nightmare. There is Nightmare that... I suggest playing on Nightmare just to see how hard the beginning of the game is. The beginning of the game on Nightmare is one of the most difficult experiences. You need so much patience because everything destroys you, especially when you fight humans. Even the first zombie you fight, it's super hard because I think you need the multiple weapons to take it down, because they get so tanky. So tanky. My god. I never seen how this fight with the mother is on Nightmare, because when I did it, I think I just went for the nuclear bomb ending because I was very tired. Even if later, the more you proceed in the game, the stronger you get. And when you have firearms, of course, it gets a lot easier. But still, the beginning of the game, a nightmare. More annoying than an actual challenge. Yeah, they have so many HPs. It's insane. It is doable, absolutely. It is absolutely doable. And out of pure passion for the game, if you're like me, you will still enjoy it, despite the super annoying damage you take all the time. But yeah, I suggest trying just to see how the experience is on its own. But I would never recommend that to a new player. If you want a challenge for this game, play on hard. Nightmare is for if you really want to, if you already know how the game is, because I think it would ruin your first experience playing on Nightmare. If you want the challenge, play on hard. As you've seen, it's very challenging, it's kinda difficult, it's a bit unfair sometimes, but it can be done, absolutely. Normal is extremely balanced. You die a lot in normal, a lot more than you might think. And yes, I recommend it. I never tried easy. I don't know how easy feels. Easy mode. I never tried. I usually play on normal when I replay the game. So yeah. First time, if you're one of those people that like challenges, play on hard. And then you can like, after you finish the game, you can say, hey, I can try Nightmare. But I really don't suggest playing Nightmare first. It's just annoying. It is just annoying. It's not even like a skill or anything. It's just boring. It just... You remember the first fight you do at the pharmacy, that quest at the start of the game? Good night, Mr. Tahir, I think it's called. I don't remember the quest at this point. When you fight the first human enemies, those enemies, I think, broke an entire inventory of mine of weapons. And they never died. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And they 2-shot you, if I remember, at the start of the game. Maybe 3-shot you if you manage to level up more. Yep. But it's fine. It can be done. And it can be fun if you like that sort of thing. Inflicting pain upon yourself. Some people like it. What else? What else is there to say about the game? There are some quests that they don't show, which are mostly... there is some collect some stuff and deliver. There are some quests that are repeatable. If you remember the Stuffed Turtle, it's this sort of mini dungeon that you can do infinitely and the loot changes every time, kinda. So you can do that, and by that you also farm some survivor points. Survivor points gets very hard to farm after a while. No, it's legend points, right? Legendary points. These are super hard to farm. There are some exploits that if you want you can check, but not easy pickings. Yeah. Not easy pickings. But there are some ways, I remember, that I found to take care of human enemies. I remember I found a way to get them stuck somewhere and in a loop, and that's basically how you defeat them. Thank you, Italian team, for the voice acting. I really appreciate it. I really do. Lorenzo Scattorin, very amazing, and Pietro Ubaldi, two of the most my beloved Italian voice actors. Wait, Scattorin? No, that's not Scattorin. Scattorin is someone else. It's Pietro Ubaldi, one that I really, really enjoy. Credits. Yeah, we finished F. Le Mans. Was a wonderful experience. What else? Well, you can basically do whatever. Now that you finish the game will throw you back into the world and you can do infinite stuff for as much time as you want. And I really have no idea how to do the mini bosses. The mini bosses require a lot more damage, and I think you need to bring so many weapons, high grade weapons, and use a particular strategy to take down the mini bosses, because you've seen how much time it took me to even deal a tiny bit of damage to it's the Demolisher. The Demolishers have that unique armor mechanic that makes them extremely tanky, and it's not amazing. You need to have a particular strategy to take them down, but I never did it. I don't know what happens when you clear them all. Maybe you get the super incredible side quest that makes you shoot lasers or something. I don't think so. But I never saw it. So you were welcome to try and come back to me and tell me if you ever want to. I am satisfied with my very simple run every time. The only problem is, again, to level up the buggy, it takes a long time, right? Because leveling up the buggy, it's not fast enough, I believe. They really want you, because think of every other skill. You just level them up mostly through natural progression. But the buggy, you need to really invest in using it a lot. Maybe you get more points if you do the the races, but I don't remember. I only did the races the first time. And you drive at night and you run over stuff, and that's mostly a way. There are so many cool upgrades to the buggy, but the 90% of players never saw them, because the first time I played, and I still have the save file, I think, I have a lot of upgrades, or maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just saw it from someone else. But the buggy has so many cool upgrades and personalization, customizable, and yep, you never see them because you need to farm a lot for them. What are your crazy news for Le Mans while we wait for the credits to end? I don't want to skip them because I have a lot of respect for the people that did this game and I want to give them their time. What are your crazy news? You got some gay, homosexual gay in your life? I'm joking. Finally going to San Francisco. Oh, I see. You're gonna have a good time. Never been in the USA, so not really particularly interested. But I imagine it must be very cool, right? San Francisco is West Coast, so it's very cool. I don't know. Don't ask me about American geography, sadly. Oh, it's West Coast. Very nice. It's a very cool place, right? What are you gonna do? Some work stuff, or just some? I mean, you don't have to say it, of course. Work trip, yeah. I hope you have a very good time to a conference. It should be, maybe it's already too warm, but if it's not, it should be a very enjoyable place, right? Is it like does it have like a beach and some beautiful seaside? Maybe I'm confusing it with something else, but when I think San Francisco, I think beach. I don't know why. So maybe you'll be able to enjoy the city, even if it's for work, mostly. Bum, 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 bum. It's a very nice, very, very nice news. I mean, I've seen different parts of Europe, but then there are not many places where I really wanted to go that make me, I really want to see this place or this one. I think I saw most of the places I was interested in. I saw France, maybe Spain would be interesting to see. But Spain is very warm. I'm not sure about that. If I were to go see somewhere, probably in the east. I'm very interested in the east, like some eastern countries. That would be a nice place to visit because it's something very different than my culture. So I don't really know any other place here in the West that I would like to see. Maybe Canada, but I don't know. I'm so happy that you are happy to see a new place. I mean, maybe I've already been there, but sounds nice. Traveling is nice, right? Seeing places is nice. I'm not super crazy about seeing new places, but I can really understand the excitement. Been to the US before a few times, but not the West Coast. Oh. Must be cool then. Stay safe there. You never know. The US is kind of scary to me. because of many things that have been happening there recently. But other than that, I'm sure it's a lovely place if you choose where to go carefully. Yeah, I just heard many bad things, but I also heard good things about it, especially when it comes to some beautiful locations to see, like natural reserves and such. So, what happens if I if I press continue? It just throws me back into the game. But that's not really what I wanted to show you. Yeah, I think we don't have any quests anymore. Yeah, no more main quest. So, yeah, I'm very interested in natural places if I want to go somewhere. Not really cities. Even if there are some beautiful cities in Europe that maybe I would like to see. For example, again in Spain I would like to see some cities and such. But if I were to go to the USA myself, I would go to see some cool natural reserves and such. National parks and things like that. So what is Be the Zombie? Yeah, this is my gameplay. Oh, sure. This is the save file I used so long ago. A very quick show of how the game is. So basically, you move like this, and yep. You are a volatile, you do this and it allows you to move very fast. And you can charge a ground pound, which puts down survivors, if I remember correctly. And what else can you do? So there are like fake survivors running around. What you want to do, it's very simple. You one-shot survivors. You have a move that one-shots them. If you are close enough to them, these moves one-shot them. And this just kills them very quickly. If I remember enough, you need to kill them a certain amount of times. And when you've done that, you just win. You can do some melee attacks. You have some beautiful... oh god, I don't remember the battles. You can do this. And yeah, when you get like flashed for too much, you cannot run, you cannot use your abilities. So what you want to do is trying to get away as fast as possible. And when you do this is a UV protection that lasts very little. It allows you to ignore UV. But it's not that simple, of course. And what else? You can do some pounces like this. Yeah, you can push them. If you push them into some spikes, they die immediately. And you get like a point. And yeah, so basically you do that. You can do... what was the button? This one, yeah. This is the button which identifies where the humans are. And yeah, it is the same sound that Kyle does at the end of the game. And basically what you need to do in this mode, you need to protect your nest. This is a nest. And yeah, when you successfully protect your nest, they don't regenerate health from what I remember. But basically, if they destroy, I think 4 nests, maybe even 5, you lose automatically. But it's never about that, it's more like about how fun the game can be. But yeah, basically we go around, you do that. You have a spit, this one, which stops the UV light. They cannot use the UV light while they're in this status. And then you have this, which is attracts zombies to their location. And of course, if they die by zombies, it's completely fine too. Yep. It's very good. And these, of course, are all abilities that you can upgrade and make stronger and do a lot. There's also another type of attack you can do, if I remember correctly. You can do it, yeah, from a very high place. You do this sort of crushing attack. I don't know how to say it. This is not a real map. This is like a fake map. But the multiplayer mode simply happens during the night of someone playing, like a player anywhere in the world. You can basically invade them, and then it activates the PvP mode. And you know, they need to do this, otherwise it never gets day. Or maybe they can just wait out. I don't remember. Yeah, but basically what you want to do is just you look for a match and you invade a player that is just playing, and you play. And it can be even in the DLC, in the old town, in the new town. You can invade them, whatever. Very a human or monster friend main. Of course, I was a monster friend main, being like a very, very big player of Dead by Daylight. And this was actually before I started playing Dead by Daylight. I played this game before Dead by Daylight. And I kind of like it more in some ways. Yeah, the Dawia. I really like this mode. I played for a very, 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 very long time. Maybe not that long, but I remember playing like for at least 1 month, basically every day. And then I was a lot younger. I did not have as much time as I do now, because I had to do some how do I say it? Let's say I did not have as much access to the internet as I do now. It's a bit complex to explain otherwise. Yep. But yeah, I really, really, really like playing as the monster. I never, I think, played a survivor in PvP. Or like, you know, these friends over here. Yeah, this animation can be interrupted, of course, if they start attacking you, or if they flash a UV light on you. Yeah, you get interrupted and then you need to wait for a while before you can do it again. I think, yeah, the bar at the bottom needs to be full. Otherwise, you will not be able to do it again. Yeah. You can attack them, you put them to the ground, and this one can be pushed. You can also push them off buildings, because I remember a lot of a strategy that was used at the time was people getting on top of buildings, so I could not like get them. But you can like push them off buildings and they die instantly. That was fun. Yeah, and there was so many tricks you could do with this, which you like see, you can interrupt it and then you can turn and move it. This was like extremely important, because if you move like fast enough, it was very hard to keep up with your movement. And this is so fun. Like we play the game, you know, you see me play the game a lot, and having this sort of mobility in the maps, you know, it's so wonderful. Yeah, you can stop or you can just reach it, and yeah, this was pure fun. Now there are cheaters everywhere, so it's not incredibly amazing at the moment, but you know, you can still play it. You can attempt. And I really suggest it if you want to do something different. Let's see if I can push this guy off the building. Yeah, and he dies, right? Yes, he dies immediately. Now, there is something else. How do I do it? Basically, you can unlock abilities for your zombie. What the frick is this? community made map, sorry. Play game normal. I don't know why it wouldn't let me. Let me see. I go public just for a second. I wanna see if it allows me to level up my skills. Okay, so I don't remember the buttons. Survival, crippled, yeah, these are skill tree. How do I open the skill tree? Oh, here it is. Okay, so yeah, this is the skill tree. And yeah, basically the more you play, the more you can unlock stuff. For example, yeah, this is the tackle, and you can upgrade it. Now you push back further, and you can get like a mutation. And the more mutation you get, it's like, how do I say them? It's like prestige, if I remember correctly from Call of Duty. You can like prestige and you get access to more stuff. I don't remember what it gives you when you prestige, but it should be something cool. Yeah, and basically you need to upgrade everything and then you can prestige and do that over and over again, and it's very fun. Maybe it unlocks more skills over time, I don't remember. Yep. Yep, as you can see, you have some combos you can do. You can unlock this one that pushes enemies down. This one creates a puddle of toxins, so they need to move away from that. This allows you to heal when you use the shield. This increases the protection to the ultraviolet. And this, yeah, basically you just got stronger and stronger the more you played. And it was fun. Makes you faster. This one boosts your speed, which is the thing that makes you, you know, uses these sort of abilities. Yep, and this was it. That was everything. The more you play, the more you unlock, and the more you unlock, the more you could prestige and the more you would get. It was very simple, not super. I don't think it was like extremely like balanced or something. It was just for fun. I don't remember if you can use guns. No, I think you can use guns. I remember being a limitation with guns, but I might be wrong. The problem with guns, I think, is that if you get like pounced, like you unequip your gun automatically. I don't remember. Maybe you could not use guns. It's been so long. I don't remember. Not cooldown the monster grapple. Yeah, this can do. I can do always, but it gets cancelled if they shine the light on me, right? Like if I'm going here and it's like, oh, very cool. I am grappling around. Look how cool I am. No, it doesn't get cancelled, but you want to evade that, because if they completely destroy your stamina bar, like now I can still do it, but now that I'm out, in that brief moment where I'm out, I cannot do it. See, I cannot. So I'm very vulnerable now. I'm very slow, so I need to very quickly go behind a corner, and for like 1 second or half a second you need to like recover. Otherwise they move to you and you die. You're very frail in this game, but in this game mode, by the way, you have 150 HP. I don't know how it gets balanced with weapons damage, maybe it doesn't, but it's fine. Yep. But this ability, it needs to have the bar full. If you don't have the bar full, you cannot do that. See, like I lost just a tiny bit, and now I cannot pounce him, so I need to wait for my skill to recharge. My stamina, basically, or what you call it. And this is, in a very, very fast nutshell, as they say, the Be a Zombie mode. Extremely fun. And extremely... I think it was very cool because depending on the, it was almost broken as well, because sometimes I would get people in angles that were not supposed to happen. But when the game sees that you like attached yourself to someone and they like move in some weird ways, it will make you clip through stuff. I remember that, and I remember being called a cheater because of that, but it was not. I was not cheating, of course. I never cheated in any game I played, in multiplayer, of course. Yep. And it just clipped you through everything, and you... yeah, basically like a road dog move. It would like basically teleport you to a location of a survivor, and you would just cross through everything. Yeah. And basically what you wanted to do was someone would shine with light on you. And the very cool thing on the survivor point of view or side is the fact that every ability that you unlock in the game, you know, the drop kick and the special attacks you get, work on the Night Hunter. There are unique animations for when you get attacked by those. I think I broke something. I'm leaving the playable area. Sorry, game. And they can get, you can get drop kicked, and it's very interesting to see them like a character drop kicking you. You can get insta killed if they jump on you from above and stuff like that. It's super cool. It's so cool. It's so interesting. Absolutely. So even if you were like building your build or whatever in single player, it would work on multiplayer as well. It's very nice. How you doing? Yeah, this shows their HP, but in this case they are a fake HP because, of course, they're just meant to be for you to do the pounce. Oh yeah, see, this is what happens when you get shined on when you try to pounce. Yep. And you cannot do anything, and you're crying, and yep. And this is like a last reserve move. If you miss that, by the way, you go on a bit of a cooldown, and you cannot use it for a short period of time. Like I do this here, and see, I am stuck in animation busy for a while. A very fun thing that I discovered just playing casually one day, in the DLC, you can pounce the car infinitely, and the car will keep giving you the correct pounce sort of thing. So yeah, every time I loaded into a multiplayer match when I was in the DLC, I was so happy because I knew that I just need to stay close to the car, and that would make me like pounce forever. Also, I think you could grapple people out of cars. Like you could put people out of the car, and it was so fun. It was so fun. Hey Kyoden, how are you doing today? Having a good time? Hopefully. It's a Wednesday. I have finished the game and I'm just talking about the multiplayer mode basically. And after that, I don't know, maybe I'll play something. What about me? I'm having a good time. But I am out of water, so give me a second, I go get some more. Go get some more water. I'll be right back. This button over here. Yep, pretty much that. Love the rain. Yeah, it's raining here as well. Is it? Yes, it is. I really like the rain. Rain is very relaxing. And a very cool thing about the rain here, it's never too big. Like lately, it just lasts very little. And it has been like that even for the past week. It's never been super heavy and it just goes away very quickly. So, it just makes me very happy. Nah, make me leave. Okay. Yeah, I love I love the rain as well. I like the snow a little less than that. What else? What else? What else? Well, there is not much else to say, I think. Because, yep. This is the mode. You can see your feet, which is very cool. I remember having this friend of mine that was obsessed with being able to see like your character's body, because not many games allowed you to do that. And it just was always very fun to me. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. But yep, this is the beat zombie mode. I want to show another thing. Let's go to the campaign. I think I don't think it's available in the following. Yes, we go here. There is one DLC that I want to show you, and maybe we can also check another thing.
Finally.
Let's see. So we're back in the main mode. I think we do not have access to any of the things that we had access before doing the DLC. But I want to show you something. Direct visual novel. I do, but it kind of depends. I really like... I played all of Danganronpa. I think it can be considered a visual novel, maybe. I mean, I played Phoenix Wright. It is kind of a visual novel as well. Pure visual novels. I don't think I played any. I really don't think I played any of that. I think the answer is yes. But I think I've not played enough of those until then. But Kyoden, I have until then. I have it. It was gifted to me for Christmas, and I never played it. It's still there in my library, and I've not played it. I really want to play it very soon. Hopefully. So yeah, I have until then. I remember following it when it was coming out, and I was very, very, very excited about it. You don't like visual novel, but you cried. That's very cool. I'm looking forward to it a lot. So this is a DLC that I got for free. It's the Bozacord DLC. And it's a bit of a challenge DLC. You will see now. Can be called... yeah. I understand, Kyoden. I really understand. I don't really think that, you know, how do I say it? There is a zombie dilemma. You want, maybe, you know, emotionless can be very rude as a term. But, you know, maybe sometimes you just need the right piece of media to make you feel something. Because not everything is for everyone, right? Sorry, I was doing silly things with my head. So maybe, you know, maybe I just needed the right thing. And this game in particular was the one that showed you, hey, you're not emotionless. Look at this. This game is a masterpiece and made me cry so many times, or it made me feel things that I didn't think I would feel when playing a game. So yeah, you can tell them. You tell them now. It is in my library. I just want to play it. Originally, my idea was to play it on stream, but I think if I played that on stream, I would not enjoy it as much as I could by playing alone, and maybe it would not be as fun because a lot of text. I'm a very fast reader as well, so yeah, so much text, so much slow gameplay, and maybe it would be hard to connect for people watching. I don't know, maybe it's just not the right thing. I think that most people that came here when I was playing Phoenix Wright were not really that much interested in seeing all the text, even if I was reading it, of course. I don't know. It was my original idea, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. I have a spent skill points, but the fact is we don't have a spent skill points. We have a unspent skill points in the DLC, and the game is being a bit silly about it. Yeah. So I think I will be playing it on my own, but yeah, I heard wonderful things about the game, and it has been a while since I played a pure visual novel. Again, if you don't consider Phoenix Wright, maybe Danganronpa is more like that, where it's basically, but no, Danganronpa and Phoenix Wright have some things in common. So just text and nothing else, and pure interaction with characters, never. I'm looking forward to it a lot. Okay, so what is the Bozak chord? We can also talk about other stuff while I do it. It's a challenge mode, so you have a limited time to do the objective that Bozak tells you to do. If you fail, you lose immediately. You die, and then you have to like start over. Very, very simply. Yep. The Bozak chord. I don't know if this is not hard mode or what. No, it's a you know, it's a standard difficulty for every single one. Yeah. So the virals, which are just other people that have turned, and possibly other people that did the Bozak chord. This is like how do I say it? It's just something that they want you to like. It's like some sort of challenge, some sort of race that you can do with other people. Basically, yeah, you can play like with friends and divide the objectives. It is kind of what was made for like everyone does a tiny part of it, and it's a lot easier, but you can do it alone. I did it multiple times alone, of course. They give you stuff. I also remember that this is very rude. Of course, having abilities helps a lot, but it is kind of standardized if you don't have abilities. Like, you don't have to go too crazy about it. Yes, you need to go up there, which it's very easy to miss. Bye bye. And it never stops. You can pause it, of course. Yeah, still. Thank you. Where is my prize? Thank you. They give you medikits. Come here. I think, yeah, you cannot craft stuff in this. You need to loot, you need to be fast, you need to be extremely good. And like, you need to be kinda perfect to do this. Otherwise, you're just gonna die, you're just gonna lose, you're just gonna... It's all gonna be over very soon. You need to be kinda perfect. I remember the first fail is the end. No retries. If you die, you need to start over. This is some more price. And then... Here we are. I did not remember this, by the way. I just was here. I remember when I did it the first time. I did remember. Yeah. Was too hard to me, little noob. No, it's fine. You don't have to call yourself that. This is a very hard challenge. And it's meant to be like a speed run and such, so never have to worry about any of that. I went the wrong way. I tried to use an ability I do not have. No. And I think, yeah, this is how you're supposed to go. If you fall from here, you die, by the way. So you better be ready and fast. Hop. Hop. This one was an empty one. Hop. Yeah, if you fall from any of these, you die. There are some that are safe, that allow you to just fall without worries. But most of these, you just damage, you just fall, you're dead. So you need to be extremely precise with your jumps. That's the last one. Thank you for the ETA, thank you for the water. We'll be doing it immediately as soon as I open these. Hopla. Yeah, and this is the stadium, which is an area that you can see from the old city, from the old town, and that is the old town outside there. You can actually see this area from outside. Okay, I need to go down. It's very tempting to jump down, but if you don't follow this, again, you just die. And now it's time to do some parkour. Remember this? Go here, go here. I might fail, by the way. I'm just showing this to you because it's something new. I drank my water. Go up there. This is a very easy jump to fail, by the way. That one that I just did. Here we are. That again is very tempting, but never be too tempted. Hop. 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 Here we are, and then the last one is down here in the trash. You missed that? You die. You know how it is by now.
Not bad at all. But you have so much more shit to read through. Seek and destroy.
Come on. Kill all goons. this word could be interpreted in different ways nowadays, but you know, we have to take care of these friends. Ow. I will probably die right now. No, okay, I got lucky. Remember that since we are on normal, I'm trying to have that explode, but I think I did something wrong. Mwah. Once again, instant medkits. Those deal a very good amount of damage. Bodzak! I'm not gonna be able to do it. Okay. Get Bodzaked. And we did it. Give me these. You cannot repair weapons, so once a weapon is gone, goodbye forever. It's with the easiest boss in the game, right? What do you mean, forgive me? You say Bodzak? Here they come. They give the medkits. Sadly, you are not faster than them, you need to outsmart them. It's with you? You can kick him off the cliff. Is it? I don't remember that. I really don't remember what you're referencing. Forgive me. Must be something that I just don't know about. I don't remember if it's like mentioned before this part or in any other part of the game that is not this part. Hey Vagabrozo, having a good time? A champion time? Maybe it's something that I did not play. I see. Very cool then. Yeah, it's something I did not know about. I think the bomb is in the hardest to reach one, right? Something like that. Or maybe not. It's just multiples. Up there. Remember, you miss a single one, you dead. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day, mate. Hop. 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 It's yeah, don't you worry about me. There are some silly things you can do, but don't know about any of that. I'm not the super expert you might think I am. I just play this game a lot. You haven't spent skill points, which is a lie, because it's in DLC, or we cannot access the things from here. Very nice. What's next, you ask?
This should motivate you. You lose, you die. Keep on running. Otherwise, you will die in pain.
It's gonna be fine. Okay, where is the checkpoints? Down there. Let's go here. Go here.
Time is short. Find more speed within you, or you will die.
3, 2, 1, go! It's very easy also to fall, and falling makes you basically lose because you need to be extremely fast at all times. Never ever stop. You are on a timer, and if you lose that timer, you just lose. It's also very easy to get a bit overconfident in this mode, but you really need to think fast, but not try to get how do I say it? Not get too like think that it's gonna be easy all the time, because it's not. It's really not. Like now I have 40 seconds, but I can still lose this. Because what happens if you fall down, for example? You might not die, but then the time that you use to go down and redo the climbing and such can be, you know, your downfall. It takes nothing to just lose your advantage. Yep. That one.
That's where those cans have to go. Now get to it.
Here we are. There's some very unique things that you don't really do in the main game. They want you to get these, to go there. And of course you have the impediment of the zombie. I really think that it's better to just do one at a time. Let's go. Thank you very much. This is the first time. This is where I lost the first time, if I remember correctly. Because it's extremely easy to just lose here. Because look at that. The canisters just bounce all over the place. And now it's gonna start charging at me. Very nice. Hop, hop. Yep, and I missed through it. So what do we do in this situation? We throw these and we hope that it's gonna distract them for long enough. Thank you very much. Sadly, that was not enough. He fell again. Okay, here we go. Another very quick example of a mission that seems very easy, but it can freak with you. Here we are. Go, go, go. Here we go. Come here. Takes a second for the input to show. There. Took a tiny bit of damage, but it's fine. Here we are. And now kaboom. Yep.
We're waiting for you. Come and find us.
Pum 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 pum. Some stuff. Hello. Oh yeah. The intended way. Sorry. I was pressed that button too many times. Here we are. Now this is a section where I think enemies get on the elevator. And you need to take them all out fast enough. Yeah, here we are. Bye. Bye. Come on. Yeah. Actually, it could be the next game I can play, because at the moment I was looking for a bit of a relaxing game. Speaking of visual novels, even if I can consider that a visual novel, I was interested in the Atelier games, which are basically games, I don't know, maybe some of you know them better than I do. All I know is that they are games where you basically craft stuff, and you tend to have a time limit. And you go around collect things, you craft stuff for people that come to like your shop, and then you do a tiny bit of battling as well. A silly spooky woman for me on blue sky. It is I'm very silly and I'm very spooky. Make yourself the spookier one. Don't scream at me, please. It's a bit weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Bye. Bye. You can send her a lot of gay art about, I don't know, Mage and Demon Queen, or some nice ships that I really enjoy. Open up. We reach the next part. Oh, something. The area was loading. Open up. Some grenades. Machete with a very big durability. Now this noise can make a small mouse squeak. Yep. Here we don't have to fight. We just run. Go here. Those are some sort of unique enemies that run at you and explode. Basically, that's what they do. What do you do? I run at the player and I explode. Very interesting thing happening there. That small mouse squeak. It's very cute. Please do small mouse squeaks for me, Spaghetti. Very much appreciate that. You can do that for me. Right. Bum, 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 bum. Hop. Not fast enough. Yeah, I wasted a tiny bit of time, so I might die here. Trial complete. Mouse is scary. I like mouse. You dropped this, Dahlia. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Such a queen. Okay, there is stuff inside. Bonk, bonk. Whoop. Shotgun. Shotgun. We can put it on 2, and this can go here. Yes, queen. Slay. I can do better than that. Slay queen. Okay, now the bolters. I actually don't recommend using the shotgun, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because if I remember correctly, you can just get close to them. And I think they don't give you any more ammunition after that. So you are kinda in need of all of them. Might be wrong though. Thank you very much. There is one here. You can also shoot the thing. You know that I really like to play with my voice, right? I would like to do more and more, like the more streams I do. I would like to keep playing with my voice, and maybe we can have some redeems with me doing some other things. Never again. Oh, you don't like my Slay Queen voice? What the frick? Something weird happened there. I can do so much better. I can do like some something here. I think an enemy got stuck inside the elevator. Very interesting. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Bestie. I love playing with my voice. I love doing some silly stuff. Okay. Worms. That is so silly. Yeah, I love doing that. Go down. More enemies over here. Get killed. Thank you very much. There is also this. Oh yeah, you need to lockpick. Thank you. Sure. My life is completely fine, mate. Like it's more the fear my body wants me to throw myself out the window. I understand. But it's fun to have fun with voices and such, right? I really suggest everyone to like try to play with their voices. Yeah. Your voice is a very powerful weapon, I have to say. So you can like oh, I forgot. Yeah, I already knew what the next thing was. So you can like get very good with it and just do a lot. Do a deep voice. Oh god, I don't know how to do a deep voice. Okay. So this is one of the hardest ones because you need to do it in a spectacular in a specific order, and there are the exploding friends. They deal so much damage. I can try doing the deep voice. I mean, I can try doing 2 types of deep voice. Please don't kill me, thank you very much. You just need to give me a moment. I need to focus on this. After that, I can try doing that. Boss Dahlia. I'm a bit embarrassed with doing deep voices because I think I sound very stupid. But yeah, let me just finish this. Okay, this is another one where I died. I remember when I did this. I think this is where I died the second time I did this. Hop. Here we go. Let me try something. I'm a bit too embarrassed to do that, but I'm trying to think. Okay, checkpoint times again. It is down here. Okay, is it? No, it's up. Yeah, I remembered. It was around here. Okay. Here we go. We can go here. If I win, I can do it. We are near the end, by the way. We are very close to the end of the challenge. Hop. No. Yeah. Very simple example of a moment where if you don't have that ability, it becomes incredibly harder. Come on. One last jump. Here we are. They're all gonna die of cringe, right? Most of them, yeah. Come on. Come on. Okay. One here. Very easy lockpick. Come on. Too bad. We don't need that. Closest one is that one. Hop. If you remember when I played the Cave Story, I tried to do some sort of very deep voice when I wanted to voice what's her name, Melody, the witch, because I thought it would be appropriate for her. I'm not doing it properly now. Come on. It's gonna damage me, but it's fine. And then the last one. Very easy to lose right now. Here we go. Down. Open. And close. Very nice. Come on! Okay. Bolters once again. 2 in 1 hit. There is an exploding friend next to me. Sorry if I'm keeping you hanging. It's just I'm a bit embarrassed of doing that. I'm just thinking and I'm trying to focus on this. But I can do that. Don't worry about me. Just need to put a lot of effort into it. Come on. I don't think we actually need all of them. We just need to get as many as possible. It's what the what? Okay. Come on. I did not got that one, but I did get this one. No. Very nice. Oh. I'm missing 2. But it's not deadly. I don't think it reaches. Nope, it does not. Yeah. It just dies of cringe now. Come on. Come on. Very close. Last one. My mind tells me it's the last one, but I might be wrong. Sure. So, how does this work is very simple. We need to kill the zombies. We don't have much time. And especially because there is a demolisher. And you can get through these gates over here. They give you a tiny bit more time. Very simple. Don't have time. There are a lot here, so I think I can just do this. It saves us some time. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you for coming to Dahlia Slicing. You can get your slicing at the door for just €10.99. $9.99. Okay, now the demolisher. This is the one that takes up all the time because it's a demolisher. So here we go. Whew. Yep, and this is the entirety of the challenge. Here we go. And this is how you win. And we did it. And we have like leaderboards and whatever. Let's see if I can do a deep voice. You are dead. Let me try. Let me try if I can do something. Let me do a couple of it comes up very weird. I'm trying to do some sort of some let me see. I feel too embarrassed to do that sort of thing. Oof.
First impressions are always the most important.
Yeah, don't think I can do it at the moment. Sorry about that. Been trying a tiny bit, but I don't think I can do it right now. I need to practice more if I want to do something like that. Especially because it's a bit embarrassing on my part. Forgive me about that. Mwah. Hope you can understand. Wow. But I will keep practicing in my time, and it just makes me cringe a tiny bit. Mostly. Yep. Yeah, I wanted to show this. This is Crane Room, and it gets like more stuff. The more quests and the more you proceed in the story. I remember you sent me the thing about the guitar, but there's also all these drawings and the teddies and that, and some DVDs here. It's very cool. It's not this full when you begin the game, when you start the game. So, yep, it's quite interesting to see how the game changes over time. But yeah, I will keep practicing then. There is a quest here which I don't know what it is. There's nothing that really comes to mind for a quest here. It might be the child, right?
Thank you for saving.
I'm really sorry.
I could not save him.
Yeah.
Dawood wanted him to have this.
You are.
Good luck.
It's the guy that we gave the gun to, and of course we rescued the children and we sent him back. I don't think I have much else to show you. I don't think there is much more that I am able to show you. Sadly, you cannot see ultraviolet lights from here, even if it is night outside. It's something I would have loved to see, but it's not like that. Wow, yeah, I need to defeat the cringe, right? You know, accept the cringe to be able to basically be a bit less scared of like showing off my voice skills on stream. It is what I'm trying to work towards. Be a lot more confident in my skills and be able to show that I can do a lot more than what I do here. I can be more, I can show more, and you can get to hear a lot more of me. Yeah, it is a bit of a objective of mine, yeah, we can say that. It is something that I want to do over. It's part of why I wanted to stream, is because it allows me to build confidence, it allows me to be less scared of doing things in public, and it also allows me to, of course, play a lot of wonderful games. But yeah, most importantly, the other two things: work on my confidence and be less scared of trying things, even if they are a bit embarrassing. And yeah, it requires a bit of courage and to bury the cringe deep within. Bury the cringe, yeah. Yeah, it is what I wanna do. With time. Hopefully by next stream, when we play Pokemon, I can show off a tiny bit. Because I did that when it comes to games where I need to voice characters, so maybe I can do that next time. But for now, I think, while we jump off this, a living safe zone. Yeah, sure, game. There is nothing there. This is not an actual map. I think that's everything that I could have showed you for this game. I showed you the main game, I showed you the following, and I also showed you the Bodzak DLC first try, which made me quite happy, since I had to try it multiple times in the past. I'm happy that I managed to do it immediately. And what else? There is more, of course, to this game, a DLC that I don't have, and I probably would never have, just because I was not interested. It is more content, but I heard that content is not like the craziest thing ever. But you know, I think this can be a wonderful place to stop. This is one of my favorite games. This was my time of the year when I play it. So, yeah. And that's it. Next time, what awaits us next time? Well, the main menu, for now. The main menu awaits us. On Friday, we have some Pokemon Renegade Platinum again. And on Sunday, as predicted, we have our wonderful Super Metroid. Absolutely blind, never seen, I think, a single second of the game. I might have seen screenshots, but I'm I know nothing about the game. And I love the Metroid saga. I played most of the games. The only ones I'm missing is this one and a couple of DS titles, I think. Yeah. Prime Hunters I never played, and I never played Federation Force, whatever that game is for the 3DS, that I heard is very bad and it doesn't even have Samus as a playable character, so yeah. But all the other ones I played, and I'm very much looking forward to basically the last one I'm missing, even if I might play Metroid Fusion after that, for the simple fact that I never finished Metroid Fusion. I had to look up a guide at the time. Yeah, because I got stuck and I was playing on not the proper hardware, let's say, so it was very hard to control. And yeah, it would be fun, I think, to replay it now with all my knowledge and being able to finish it properly. Anyway, let's see if we can raid someone, and then I will say adieu. Adieu, adieu, adieu. Adieu. There is Night Owl, so I already see someone. Let's raid Night Owl. Yeah, sure. Yeah, thank you, Night Owl, for destroying my ears. Oh, this is a very spoilery part of the game. Yeah, it's playing Death Stranding, kind of a spoilery part of the game, so watch out if you are interested in playing Dying Light. Dying Light? Death Stranding. But yeah, let's raid Night Owl. Let's see what we can do. And I'll see you on Friday. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I will hunt you, given the ending of the game, you later. And I hope you can take care of yourself, drink enough, get hydrated, and never ever, what's the word? Never, don't give up, skeleton. It's a quote from Dark Souls 2, which I always quote when I say like to people, don't give up on your dreams. It's more of a meme, but I always associate it with like keep moving forward towards your dreams. Yeah, so don't give up, skeleton. Thank you so much for coming here today. Bye, say hi to Night Owl, and sketch you later. Mwah!
Something really good. Oh. Hey, Spooky. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate the raid. If you need a raid around, please do. Take care of yourself. Much love to you. I'm in no boss fight, so I may miss some messages. Just a heads